Alright, considering probably nobody's watching this right now, that's fine. I think, though, that just looking at the settings of the live stream, which I'm going to come back to it, but I'm going to YouTube Studio for a second, and I'm going to go to my content, going live, because in reality, this is the first live stream that I'm doing. I know you guys can't see this, but right now I am pushing this out now to the public. Let's see if now we got it as a public stream. Go into here and come back, and we are muted. And I'm going in here. Also, I know this is going to be recorded live anyway, but I figured that because I have a little time and I'm just going to give this a try, I think right now what I'm going to be doing is doing a live stream unboxing of it's an Apple AirTag. I know this is old, it's crazy, but you know, it is what it is. They retail for $30. As well as I got some Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro 3. I think I'm going to unbox them for you. But the main reason why I was figuring that I'd unbox them, so at least I can show you the differences between the white version and their, I guess, black version, or whatever they're calling this version. But it's kind of funny because if we were to look at both of these guys, right? Definitely a ripoff of the Buds, Apple's AirPods Pro line, but they do offer some pretty cool things if you are an Android user as well as an Apple user, but more Android user, because you can use the Wearables app for this. All right. On that note, right, as we're looking at this, I think I am gonna start like unboxing these. Again, we see the box, you got the logo, Galaxy Buds Pro, and a cautionary thing. And you got the little pull tabs here, but we're going to see if these pull tabs are not useful with using my lovely SIM ejector tool. All right, on that, we are just going to try and throw the SIM ejector tool in here. Yeah, nope. So what I've found that some of Samsung's tabs are just too thick for a SIM ejector tool. So we are definitely just going to pull these on here like that, pull this out here. All right, as I'm unboxing this box, I'm also going to talk about what's kind of happening in the US right now. As of Sunday, January 19th, TikTok in the United States at least, and I'm not too sure, but you know, looking at the news and stuff, is non-existent. So it seems as though the company TikTok has put the app away in the United States, and this is more because US kind of like banning them, or in the process of trying to ban them, because they are in cahoots with the Chinese government. Not exactly too sure of how this is, but this is where I'm going with my news, looking at stuff like that, which this is absolutely weird. I think a social media company, especially as of being that big in the United States, it's kind of crazy. But, you know, we have seen it with certain other companies in the US that, well, from other companies in the world, where the US has just said, yep, we're done, we're not going to work with them. Just think it's huge because that's a big thing, especially for the youth of the United States right now that uses a lot of TikTok as well as content creators. I think where we're going to be finding the next few months is that probably Instagram, maybe Facebook, but I think honestly, my opinion and my prediction is that Google Shorts is going to, at least in the United States, blow up. I think content creators should be throwing all their content right now on Google, YouTube for YouTube Shorts. All right, so in this box here, right, we're gonna find a little, I guess, directions on how to really fit your ear, as well as pairing with your mobile devices. So on that note, I'm just gonna show you that little piece of paperwork. We can pair this in here. And again, if nobody's watching this content, hopefully it will record, and I'm gonna try and plan on doing some really cool live streamings as things go. I'm not even too sure if the live stream is working correctly, but hey, this is what it is. I know it's been pushed out. Maybe no one will ever see it, but hey, that's fine. All right, so this is how to like pair your device. Again, if you're using this with an Android phone, you're probably going to go into the Samsung Galaxy app, which I'll do that. We'll download this on the OnePlus 13 as I talk about that later. But as we have it, we have this thing right here showing up. Nice, beautiful silver tone case. I'm going to come back to that. Big thing I want to go into is trying to get at least what's inside the lovely box here. And it's kind of cool, you know, Samsung kind of throws all their manuals and whatever else inside the back of the box here. All right, so I know we're going to open up the box. Let's take a look and see what is in here. Straight out, first thing that we're going to have is a USB-C to USB-C cable. Seems as though this one in transportation, it's kind of got a little stuck out. Inside this little box here, if I'm not mistaken, are going to be some air plugs for sizings. Yes, I believe we got a large and a medium size right up here. I think it's large and small size. I think the medium ones are probably already on the device itself. Throw this into the box for later on. See what else we got in here. We got a little secret pocket with your directions, quick start guide. Nice color print, always love that. I love how companies are doing that. It's kind of telling you how to use the ear tip. You got a swipe area and a pinch area. You got your speaker, your microphone, your charging contacts. The case itself, USB-C, charging case, a connection button, and a touch-sensitive sensor microphone, and the speaker. Nice thing about these Galaxy Buds 3 is that there's also LED things. Again, though, this is where we'll be going to download the Wear app. I'm going to hold on to this part so I can do the scanner on that. You know, scan the UEC code. Also, talk about your account. And also just trying to get that best fit using those different little earbud thingies that are hiding right over here now. All right, again, terms and conditions. Ooh, don't eat these guys. It is a hazardous thing. It could cause death and injury, which we already know that. All right, on that note, we have that here. Always lovely to have an extra USB-C cable. And I'm going to throw all of this stuff in here. Okay. So coming out to the case right here, one big thing that we need to understand is that the Galaxy Bud Pros, at least for a while, like these are been brand new, but if you're purchasing them now, just as I'm finding out right now that this thing needs to be charged. If I notice, I pop it up here and the red button's popping up. I do like the indicator lights here. We got a blue one here. Well, it isn't a light, but a thing. We got our blue, and we also have our red. All right. Staying your left and your right here, which I like. I'm just gonna put these on the charger here. Again, they're also magnet. You can magnetically charge the case. This is what I kind of like between them. And if I'm gonna go into here, main difference between these ones are that they're black and white, where we got the silver ones. Not to say that any of this is even cool, but if we hold on to these, both sides here, If I'm not mistaken, it should be able to pop the LED lights on. It takes a minute or two. I can't remember how to do this. I think you have to hold both of the stems. One, two, yeah, there we go. So now doing that will actually make these, I guess, kill your battery, but there's LED indicators that just kind of like bounce back and forth, just for more of a cool factor than anything else, but it's kind of nice. They also do kind of tell how much the battery power is for some reason, if I remember. But these are the white ones. You have your pairing button right under here. Just gonna leave this one over here while we're talking about this guy. All right. On that note here, if we're looking, we do have the Galaxy Bud Pros 3 right here. I'm gonna let these guys charge. Take a look at the this here. We got a silver one again with those LED lighting. I kind of like the silver and black. Didn't think I would like them. Pretty late. I wonder, as now we're getting the S25 Ultra, S25 line of Samsung phones, if they're gonna pop out some new earbuds too. Not to say I've never had any problems with any of Samsung's earbuds. 90% of the time when I buy a phone, somehow I've been able to work out to get a new pair of these. On Samsung's website right now, if we were to look at these here, you can actually trade in an older pair of these for about $100 credit. So that could help out. And 90% of the time, you can pick these things up if you want them the same day from Best Buy. It's pretty cool. All right, while this thing is on the charging pad, I think it's plugged in. All right, so while this thing is on the charging pad, charging up, what I'm gonna do is gonna pretty much download the app on the OnePlus 13. This brand new phone that's been introduced by OnePlus. Really do like this phone. Main reason why is that it's a pretty cool competitor compared to like Google's Pixel 9 as well as the iPhone 16. All right, this here is actually an option case. It's their wirelessly charging case. It kind of makes it easier to use MagSafe. I think this little insert here just helps out letting the charging complete correctly. I think it's like a magnetic piece of paper that helps out with the magnets. All right, on this website, OnePlus website, this case here, which is a like hard silicone plastic case with some, um, you know, carbon fiber built into it. Do like the color? It's blue and red. Kind of like adds a little snazziness. The phone that I got for the OnePlus 13 was the black AMOLED, and you can see it's kind of like a wood grain in here, fancy stuff. But especially for the the photos that this phone takes, as well as what this is, it retails for $900. You can get like a free watch and some earbuds if you plan right on OnePlus's website and buy this at Best Buy like I did. It gives you a $100 gift card. Pretty cool. Big things that we know about OnePlus is that you have your speaker right in here, USB-C, some microphones, SD card slot. Actually has two physical SD cards that you could throw in here and actually have it working at the same time, which is phenomenal. It does have eSIM built into it. Got your power button, your rocker up and down buttons right here, guys. Lovely silent switcher button. Love this, always. And in here, another speaker. I actually have two microphones and something that I didn't realize that OnePlus phones have. Only because I kind of have more like the budget OnePlus. This has an infrared sensor, so you can use this as a remote control. I know it's like older technology, but I guess you could say that it coming in very nice and useful. Times where you might need a like remote control for your TV. Does have the embedded fingerprint sensor, very quick, nice response. And surprisingly, I do like the Oxygen variant. This Oxygen 15 is much better compared to what I've seen previously. This is a nice phone, 128 hertz screen refresh rate, so it's nice and fast phone-wise. It's definitely a flagship competitor if you're looking for an Android phone unlocked. You don't want to go for a carrier. I think this would definitely be a good, um, rendition or a good start for a phone. It's nice and light. I like it. It's definitely worth even $800, which it retails for like about 900 if there's no sales going on. Do like it? Brand new phone, first flagship phone of 2025. I'll go with that. Putting the case on here. Do like OnePlus's cases all the time. Really nice case, wireless charging. Big thing about this phone too, like what I was seeing with all the other reviewers, I guess you can throw this in like washing machine, dishwasher. So it's got an IP69 rating, so it is definitely waterproof. That's nice to see it. God forbid, 20 years ago, people, like at least my age, really afraid of dropping their phones in toilets when they were going clubbing back in the day. But now, you get a phone that you're not going to ever have to worry about that. On that note, what I'm going to be doing here is going to be getting just to save myself some time, I'm going to get the instruction pamphlet. Oops, I just put those ear tags in there. But anyway, I'm going to get the instruction pamphlet. I'm going to download the QRC code for Wearables app so we can get our earbuds Pro pretty much synced, right? So click on there, get the Wearables app. I'm going to go right to the Galaxy Store. I'm surprised it didn't pop up that way, but hey, that's life. Click OK. All right, so I guess unfortunately for me on this phone, I can't get that QR code. I'm surprised that didn't even like pop up anywhere. All right, but what we're going to do is go to where? WEAI. Isn't that supposed to like save some time for us? But here we have the Galaxy Wear app. We're going to install it. Right? Nice thing with this, not really going to worry about any of these headphones not being able to work on an Android phone. Even the most budgetable Wear phones. We got Galaxy Buds, Galaxy Fit. Surprisingly, too, just because I'm scrolling over here, I've actually owned the Galaxy Fit 3 for a very long time, and they just introduced it in the US. But this thing's been out for a while. It's like $60 on Amazon, and it's a very capable fitness tracker slash like smartwatch. If you don't want too much on there, you can even answer phone calls on it for $60. It's crazy. It's definitely worth it. Amazon has a lot of accessories for watch bands and stuff with this. If you're really looking for a decent, smartwatch, like under $100, besides like this one here, it's crazy for Samsung. Absolutely crazy phone. Smartwatch for that price, and you get a lot of things for that $60. The only other one that I'd probably like even tell you to work on is the CMF watch, which this is from the Nothing Phone Company. It's the CMF line. Decent. Again, I think this one's like $60. It's very stylish and has very similar features. And fortunately, this one here, though, you can't like take a phone call on it. Where, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can't take a phone call on this. Where that other one, this Samsung Fit, you can definitely take a phone call on it, and people can hear you. It's like a Bluetooth speaker as well. Nice one. All right, so I'm going to hit allow. We're going to go with this. We're just going to continue to add, because what I'd like to do is pair these earbuds right here, the Buds Pro 3, which are the nice ones here, to our phone. All All right, as we're waiting for this to upgrade, I also just wanted to like quickly show you guys something really cool. Again, using camera continuity over here, I'm gonna just take my iPhone out. So, cool thing about this too is I love these buds because watch what happens when I pop this up. It's a Samsung monitor. Do you guys see that? That's like crazy. Not to say like we've seen this with the earbuds and any like the AirPods Pro for Apple, but that's nice that we have something intertwined into a Samsung monitor that automatically picks that up. That's crazy. Just wanted to let you guys know about that. All right, on that note, I'm just going to pop this back in here, and we're going to come back here to our lovely mess I made. All right, hopefully this has downloaded. Okay, we're going to hit scanning. We found them already. Look, Buds Pro 3 already working for us. Take these guys out, and let's see, hopefully it's scanning for this. It's going to connect for this one. Going to hit pair, and we're going to go with that. So again, we got to kind of like download something for the Buds Pro 3 Manager, but hey, we're going to go with it. We got our Buds Pro 3 Manager in there, and I'm going to come back down here. So what it's doing right now is just updating the software for these headphones. Obviously, should sign into your Samsung account. For this one right here, I'm just going to hit skip just to get us going quicker on that. All right, so I'm going to allow. All right, I'm going to allow. I'm going to just allow it all. All right, so look, adaptive noise, turn on the adaptive noise controls to adjust. So this is good. If someone talks, you know, it kind of shuts the music off so you can hear through the earbuds. Pretty cool. Um, Stuff like that. It's telling me that I am all set. All right, so we can kind of switch these to having either off, some ambient noise. This would, you'd have to put the earbuds in, adaptive noise, and active noise canceling. We look up here, it's telling us that the left and right earbud are already 100% charged. But, well, and because they just closed the case, it's not connected. That's crazy, all right? But what I'd like to do is hopefully hit connect to these guys, hit the let's go. So here you can control your earbud with gestures. You know, each panel is going to give you stuff. You can swipe up or down to change the volume. I'm liking that. You can change some settings with these too, guys. So change what the left little ear pod or whatever you want to call it, bud, does as well as the right. So you can change these. If I went into the right one, okay, I want the digital assistant instead of the noise controls. Same deal with the left one, like that. This is a feature that you're not really seeing on the AirPod Pros, right? So, can answer the call or end the call with a pinch. You can decline the call if you want to pinch and hold. And then the earbud lights control, okay? So again, you're going to turn on these lights, turn them off, you're pinching both of these. Either it'll be steady, you can fade in and out, or you're going to have them blank. So you're going to like do strobe lights. Real simple, I kind of like the fade in and out because it's like they're breathing. Again, these won't work if the earbuds don't have at least 30% power. On that note though, keep on going again. It's more for, it just looks. I really wish they'd have a little more functionality. All right, so we have the sound quality and the effects. You can adjust the sound to fit. You can do an earbud test, kind of like we already know about Samsung's earbuds has that feature with all of them. And you know, find my ear. So this is nice. Again, you're able to look at your connected left and connected things. So that's great. I'm loving it. All right. And then you get your tips and tricks. You can pair with the phone, tablet, adaptive noise control. Let's go here. Controlling the earbuds. Control with gestures, adaptive noise, pairing with the phone. So you're going to put these guys, after you've initially paired, put these guys in here. There's actually a little button right up there. You press it. and that's what gets it into pairing mode on that. Definitely really nice things here, but you know, just having this is what I like about this, because these buds here, especially for the features and having the Wear app, you're not like missing out on this if you say buy a flagship phone like the OnePlus. So you kind of have an option of doing both with these. This is kind of like what I like about this. Very nice. Again, love the OnePlus Open. This is probably one of the best phones that, at least Android phones that I've owned, especially for the price and the camera qualities. One other cool thing too is like you can actually airdrop photos to an iPhone. So for me, I do a lot of my video editing with this, you know, iPhones. So what's nice is OnePlus actually has a, so here, right, if I was to share this photo, I can actually share this photo with like a Mac and an iPhone. If I click here, share with iPhone, there's an actual specific app that you can download on iOS, which is called OConnect, and you can share these photos. Not to say, I'm pretty sure I could probably do this somehow, but I've always had difficulties. Besides using this app, this is pretty cool. I love that OnePlus has integrated this with us so that we can do photo sharing on that. All right, on that note, I'm just gonna kind of put the OnePlus over here. We got the Buds Pro 3 here. What do you guys think? I think for Buds Pro 3, usually the Samsung Buds always usually retail for about $250. And then as you know, the newer phones come to about throughout the year, they kind of come down in price, usually about $100. But I always usually trade in the older ones. I get a good trade-in deal through Samsung. If you look on their website, they're there. All right, so I have just an AirTag. Why don't we open this up? Probably the first time I purchased an AirTag. Have never really had any use for it, but I've been, you know, just wanting to put one into my backpack as I travel, just in case, so that I can locate it if needed to be. All right, so nice fancy design here. We got one pack, and oh look, even there they got the little Apple pull tabs. So why don't we do the pull tab? Retails for about $30, but you can get these things under $25 Amazon and Best Buy. All right, so coming out here, I think honestly, we paid like at least $5 just for packaging. Wow, there's a lot of packaging in here for an AirTag. All right, let's continue to go. Let's see what we got in here, just for a little earbud. All right, so I have 1 year limited warranty. Imagine, wonder if AirTags have like Apple Care. So this is all the warranty materials. I'm not really gonna go that crazy with it, but here we got that. Just says warning, these are choking hazards. And here we go. We have regulatory compliance information. Not even a manual, but that's cool. All right, so we got that in here. And we're just gonna go with this. All right, sounds good. Like that. And all right, here's the AirTag manual. Okay, up to date. Make sure everything's updated. And looking in here, hold the device near the following on-screen instructions. Okay, so I guess they just kind of magically pair with your iPhone. Nice packaging, but I really think we've just paid like $5 for packaging alone. It is in plastic. That's cool, kind of like a sticky thing over here. So I'm assuming once I pull this tag, the little coin button in there touches whatever it needs to touch so that we can use the AirTag. All right, so here we go. Gonna take that packaging off. Wow, that's crazy. Yep, just as I thought. There must be a little doodad in here preventing, preventing the battery from uh, creating power. So if I pull it out, yeah, and I just heard a noise. Loving it. All right. So actually, unfortunately, I'm live streaming with my cell phone right now, so I'm not gonna pair this Apple Tag. But yeah, definitely liking it. Kind of reminds me of a fancy tile, which they are, those tile GPS locators. This feels like, hoping it's metal, but yeah, it feels like metal. Could be plastic though. I know this part's plastic. All right, that I'm just gonna throw this kind of over here. Gonna do a little cleaning up on that. All right. So we got the air tags going, but I honestly think in reality, just before going, I think I'm on about 34 minutes now for the first stream that nobody showed up to, and it's okay. I think honestly, I'm just trying this out. Big thing I'm doing is using OBS. We all know that, as well as camera continuity on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, just to do a little live streaming, as well as using a DJI mic, integrating. Hopefully everybody can hear what I'm saying through this video. We're gonna just throw this lovely thing as a downloaded video, talking about that. But before I leave, guys, hey, you know what? We'll see. Maybe we never see TikTok again, or maybe they're just doing it to bust everybody's chops to say, can't really not live without TikTok. But I just see that, surprised that a company would just kind of shut themselves off completely. That's crazy. I think though in the U.S. at least we're gonna see like YouTube Shorts bounce up probably more, because that's very similar to what TikTok is. I think there's a lot of money to be made for YouTube Shorts. Just kind of not my style. I wish I could get into that. Just every short that I've made ain't that good. You know, the videos that I'm working on right now. But on that note, guys, I do appreciate everybody who has subscribed. I'm up to like 545 subscribers now. That's crazy. It's taken me about a year, but I do appreciate everybody who has subscribed and liked my videos. If you continue to, at least hopefully like the videos that you see, give me comments on stuff that you'd love to see that maybe I'm not doing. But on that note, guys, I do appreciate it. Just a new, different way of doing a video here. I've live streamed it. This consumer compute. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Thanks again.